As needed. For now.
To arms. There are more assassins about.
Agreed.
Is that all of them? The council will want to know you're all right. We should get downstairs. Let's go.
Let us begin. You know your host, Duke Belt, and Grand Dukes L10 and Entar Silvershield, I believe.
It took all of Tancerz's skills to restore me to life, but we are not here to discuss my health.
What do you know of the so-called Shining Lady, Kalar Argent? I examined the body of one of the assassins. The sun cresting the horizon was branded upon his forearm.
The symbol of Kalar Argent and her cursed crusade.
They were. Something has changed. The crusade has disrupted trade all along the Sword Coast. Hundreds, thousands have been driven from their homes, their fields and storehouses ransacked. Some weeks ago, we dispatched 100 Flaming Fists to join with soldiers of Waterdeep and Daggerford and march on Kalar's stronghold, Dragonspear Castle.
It won't be enough. The Crusade's ranks have swelled. After the Iron Crisis, the Fists are already stretched perilously thin. Even so, we're sending every sword we can muster north. I took this parchment from one of the assassin's bodies. 'Tis a passable likeness of you, I think you'll agree. Kalar Argent did not seek to kill us this night. You were her target. Find her, and find out why. Knowing will benefit us all.
You need not go alone. The Fist shall back you, and more as well, if you wish. I know the whereabouts of your old allies. Some of them, anyway. The captain here can escort you to them.
A couple of them, if you'd like. I'll be at the main doors when you're ready to go.
You're doing Baldur's Gate a great service. We'll not forget it.
at any cost. As needed.
We're more than mercenaries. War is almost here.
I hide away from prying eyes.
are welcome here.
At any cost.
You remember me. Surely you do. Oh, have you been licking a whetstone? Your tongue's sharper than ever. I heard you talking to Daddy and the other dukes about Kalar. Are you going to Dragonspear? Daddy hasn't told you everything. Did he mention he thinks Kalar might be one of Baal's children? Yeah, I thought not. We can't talk here. I'll tell you more later.
Hello, I am glad to see you well. The intruder's weapons were poisoned, but Tymora smiled upon us. The poison was weak and fatal only to the weakest of victims. Imoen's heart beats much stronger than that. It's worrisome that the palace was so easily penetrated, and to learn that Kalar's reach extends this far beyond the winding water. Precious little. She claims herself an instrument of the gods, which gods are a matter of some debate, on a divine mission. As to what that mission is, it is as countless as the mouths that praise her and those that curse her. I am glad we had a chance to speak before you depart. But now, I must go. There are many demands on my time. If I do not attend to them, their number will only grow. Farewell. Hello, I am glad to see you well. The intruder's weapons were poisoned, but Tymora smiled upon us. The poison was weak and fatal only to the weakest of victims. Imoen's heart beats much stronger than that. It's worrisome that the palace was so easily penetrated, and to learn that Kalar's reach extends this far beyond the winding water. She is an attentive student, but magic requires a clarity of thought and feeling she struggles to maintain. Still, that's not unusual for one her age. In time, I am certain she will be able to access and control the Weave's power. But she must be patient and take the time to know all facets of the craft. Failure to do so could be disastrous. I will advise her to remain in Baldur's Gate while you journey to Dragonspear, if that's what you're asking. Whether she takes my advice is another matter. She'll accompany you if she wishes. You know her well enough to know she'll not be swayed once she's made a decision. But she's not nearly ready to use magic. While her other skills may prove useful to you, she's at a critical time in her training. Her past instincts pull her one way, her study of the craft another. Until that conflict is resolved, you will find her less than effective as a magic user, or a practitioner of her other skills. She cares for you. The last thing she wants is to be a burden, but until she fully recovers and her training is complete, I fear she would be. I am glad we had a chance to speak before you depart. But now, I must go. There are many demands on my time. If I do not attend to them, their number will only grow. Farewell.
Greetings. How are you holding up? A refreshing perspective. My friends on the council are inclined to view the tankard as half empty. A Kalashite monk once told me, every night is dawn's herald. The trick is to hold on to the memory of light until the darkness breaks.
What use is the heart without blood, or lungs without air? One needs the other.
To ignore either does both a disservice. As pleasant as it is to speak with you, I am required elsewhere right now. Oh, if you do venture into the city, be sure to take Captain Corwin with you. A talented officer, that one. She'll take care of you. Greetings. How are you holding up? After Saravok's defeat, I had hoped for peace, but it was not to be. I grow too old for this sort of thing. Once it would have excited me, now I am simply weary. A Kalashite monk once told me, every night is dawn's herald. The trick is to hold on to the memory of light until the darkness breaks. A bleak view, but one that seems to have served you well enough thus far. As pleasant as it is to speak with you, I am required elsewhere right now. Oh, if you do venture into the city, be sure to take Captain Corwin with you. A talented officer, that one. She'll take care of you.